መልካም ጥምቀት straight from Addis Ababa to you. Look how beautiful our culture is. I can't really say anything. Yeah, look at this. Easy man, right?
Salam, welcome to my channel. I'm Habesha Traveler. If you have been here, welcome back. If you have never been here, welcome. Today I'm going to talk about Temket and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. I'm not going to get into the biblical part of it. I'll just tell you what it is about and how we celebrate it. Timkat is the baptism of Jesus Christ in Jordan, the Epiphany. In Ethiopia, we celebrate it in such a big way, in such a beautiful ceremony that it is registered on the UNESCO. If you have any plans to come to Ethiopia, I would definitely recommend you to come this time of year because you will see something so beautiful. This celebration starts a day before. So the day before, all churches from their houses will come out. So when I'm talking about the houses is the building, because the church is not a church without the ark. So all the churches leave their houses. So the way they leave is the priest will hold the ark wrapped in beautiful material, and he'll hold it in his head, and then it will be covered even more with the beautiful material, and then he will walk it out with a priestess, choir, whole neighborhood, and the worshippers will also follow them and escort them to Jale Meda. So it could be St. Mary, Royal Church, St. Gabriel, the Trinity Church, everybody, all of them will leave and will go to Jale Meda. So this story, this celebration that I'm telling you is from Addis Ababa, how we celebrate it in Addis Ababa. So they will go to Jale Meda and all of them will go there, spend the night, and there will be whenever, it doesn't matter if it's in Addis Ababa and Gondar or any other places, the way they celebrate, there has to be some water because it has to be blessed. So they will go and they will be praying all night, blessing the water. And then the next morning, everybody else will walk there and to join the celebration, right? So for me, I started off from my house because it's super far away, so I had to take a car. And then while I was driving, I stopped a little bit because there's this beautiful tree by my house. I had to stop and show it to you. It's very beautiful. As you can see, it's right in the middle of the street. I'm so glad they didn't cut it. And now that street is nice and asphalt road, but it used to be like this. I love the fact that they used the Ethiopian flag to decorate this beautiful tree and used all these beautiful colors around it. After I left my neighborhood and drove through other neighborhoods, I see the same colors and decoration that are super beautiful, and it was decorated by the neighborhood people and by the church. Apart from this beautiful decoration in the street, you will also see choirs and people singing in the streets. The neighborhood people come together as a community to prepare food and beverages and give it to the people on the street. So while we're driving by there, they also stopped us and gave us some food, which was really nice. That was actually my first meal of the day, that bread that they gave me. I couldn't go past some certain space, so I arrived around Kabana, and then from there I couldn't. It was not allowed for cars to go further because everybody is walking, and the road is cut for cars. So from there I walked and walked and walked and walked, and I arrived to Jale Meda. So when I arrived to Jale Meda, so many people. After the morning prayer, they spray the holy water on everybody. And then after that, the celebration begins, the dancing and all of that. So from each church, there are some choirs came with the church, but also people like me and you who are already there are also singing and dancing. So there's the holy singing that's called mezmur, and the holy dancing that's called shibsheba. Apart from that, there's also, normal singing and dancing. It's this young group of people who come together in a circle and they would dance and, choose a wife or a husband or a boyfriend or a girlfriend. And the way that they do it is they would throw a lemon, like the guy would throw a lemon at the girl, and if she accepts the lemon, it means like, she accepted him asking her out. And then they will dance, and then they might get married or whatever, But that happens. I think that's super special. And there's the harmonica dance. So the harmonica dance is like the harmonica will go tiri 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 tiri, and the dance goes tiri 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 tiri. It's super fun. It's super fun. So that happens. That's not like very spiritual, but it's still like it's part of the culture. It's part of the celebration. It's so cool. And after that, after the baptism and after all of this dancing, the churches will have to come back home. So all of them will walk out together. And then maybe the Saint Mary is this way, Gabriel is this way. Maybe they all walk together, and then they will, one will go this way and the other way. So the people will follow them together. So my church was Bahata and Gabriel. So that's like the last churches. So I come with them all the way from Jale Meda, and then we're seeing all of these beautiful choirs, only singing, and they're singing with instruments. Everybody is dressed in their beautiful attires.
Oh my God. We got to St. Mary, which is in Amiskilo, next to it's near the National Museum. We say goodbye to that church. ዓመት አዲስ ነን። እንዴት እንደምናምር ቅኑብን ይታይልን ሀገራችን ውበታችን።
ትንሽ
we got to the Trinity Church. That's the church where Emperor Haile Selassie is buried. Very beautiful church. I recommend you to go see it as well. And so many more famous and important people are buried there as well. And then we pass that and we get to Gabriel. It's next to the palace. So we stop there for a little bit of, singing and prayers.
በሰማያት የምትኖር ስምህ ይቀደስ፣ መንግስትህ ትምጣ፣ ፈቃድህ በሰማይ እንደሆነች እንዲሁ በምድር ትሁን። የዕለት እንጀራችንን ስጠን ዛሬ፣ በደላችንንም ይቅር በለን እኛም የበደሉንን ይቅር እንደምንል፣ ከአንቺ ጋር ነውና የተወደደው ልጅሽ ከጌታችን ከመድኃኒታችን ከኢየሱስ ክርስቶስ ዘንድ ይቅርታና ጸሎታችን ዘላለሙ አሜን። ርና ክርስቶስ እግዚኦ
እግዚአብሔር
We got to Gabriel went in, and we walked a little bit further. It's right next to Gabriel Church is Bahata Church, and Bahata Church is where Minilik II is buried. So that's also very beautiful, beautiful church. So we went in there and we see the last celebration there, and you know, the singing and the prayers. About 6:30 we left there, and they gave us some barakat at the door, and we took that, and it was really nice. That was actually our only meal all day. So I left my house around 7:38 as well. So like I was out all day. So in that all day that I've been out, we had like I ate that bread that they gave me in the morning and this barakat that they gave me at the end of the day, and one bottle of water. but I was not hungry. I was not thirsty. It was such a blessing, such an amazing experience to live that I didn't even feel hunger or thirst. So it was just an amazing experience. I was full of, it was just so holy that it was so amazing. And I'm very blessed that I was able to enjoy the celebration. I hope you do too. It's happening next week here as well. We are in January, so in January 19 is in the celebration. So it's happening next week. I think it's next week. Yeah, it's happening next week. If you're in Addis, this is an amazing experience to live. And if you have the chance to go to Gondar, that's also just next level of celebration. I highly recommend you go there and celebrate it if you can. If not, just celebrate it in Addis because it's also very beautiful to experience all of this amazingness. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new today, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.